Many people have a question. I'm struggling to understand why my efficiency is so low in comparison to others. Despite my best efforts, I have yet to discover the secret to their effortless breakthroughs. As fellow human beings, what sets us apart in terms of productivity? If you also have this question, then please read until the end because I will share with you the secret to increasing efficiency tenfold, as revealed by successful individuals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Social Insights. I'm Mind Lakeside. Our channel focuses on social skills, habit formation, storytelling, and dating tips. We update every Wednesday and Saturday, providing you with valuable social advice and tips. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss any exciting videos. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Did you know that according to scientific research, different areas of our brain are responsible for different functions? Among them, the prefrontal cortex, located just above the hairline, controls a key factor that affects our life efficiency, self-control. So, I often tell many parents that they must never pat their child's head because it can make them silly. Okay, just kidding. Specifically, self-control can be divided into two types: I want, which refers to a to-do list, representing a person's ability to take action and increase their desire to do things. I don't want, which refers to a not-to-do list, representing the ability to restrain ourselves and guide us away from unrelated matters. Today, we are focusing on this not-to-do list. To answer this question, we need to go back in time to the 1960s when the famous psychologist Walter Mischel and his research team experimented with a group of children called the marshmallow experiment. Mischel and his assistants let the children choose their favorite candy, placing the candies they selected in front of them, with a small bell next to it. Then, Mischel told the children that he would leave for 20 minutes, and if they wanted to eat the candy, they could ring the bell. However, if they could wait for him to come back before eating the candy, they would receive a second piece of equally delicious candy. During the experiment, the researchers observed the children's reactions through a one-way mirror. Can you guess what happened? Those of you who have children at home probably know the answer, don't you? So, many impatient children couldn't wait and immediately ate the candy, gaining instant gratification. Some children resisted for a while but couldn't resist the temptation and ate the marshmallow within 3 minutes. However, 1/3 of the children continuously controlled themselves, resisting the temptation, and received the second candy. These children successfully resisted the temptation of the candy, demonstrating strong delayed gratification ability and showing that they possessed a high level of self-control. Of course, this waiting process was undoubtedly very difficult. One girl looked at the cookie she couldn't eat, crying in pain. She reached for the bell several times but retracted her hand each time. She laughed out loud to distract herself from the pain, softly whispering, don't, to warn herself, and eventually succeeded. Another boy moved the chair away from the table, tapping on the chair, staring at the ceiling, and listening to the tapping sound. He completed the experiment by diverting his attention. Some children engaged in solo performances, like actors, to pass the time. Others approached it like scientists, with a focused attitude, manipulating the bell and exploring its possibilities, effectively controlling time. In short, they all used various methods to redirect their attention and successfully resisted the temptation of the candy, demonstrating strong self-control. You might wonder, can a marshmallow define a person's life efficiency? In reality, their ability to reject the marshmallow is one specific manifestation of self-control, known as delayed gratification. Mischel's research team continued to track the development of these children, and their years of research confirmed the mysterious connection between delayed gratification and personal success. They found that children with low delayed gratification abilities, as they grew older, experienced difficulties in learning, lack of concentration, difficulty coping with stress, inability to resist temptation, challenges in maintaining friendships, and poor problem-solving skills. They were more likely to exhibit behavioral problems and even have a higher risk of substance abuse. On the other hand, those children with strong self-control during the experiment showed stronger learning and social skills during adolescence. They had better concentration, resisted temptations, were intelligent, independent, confident, self-disciplined, and had strong planning abilities, making it easier for them to achieve outstanding academic performance. In the age range of 25 to 30, they had higher levels of education and social skills, better physical fitness, a stronger sense of self-worth, better social adaptability, and enhanced abilities to cope with stress and setbacks, ultimately leading to greater career success. So, since delayed gratification is so crucial, is it innate or something we can all acquire through certain methods? The answer is that each of us can develop this ability as long as we have a not-to-do list. Before sharing this list, I want to remind everyone that our channel will continue to provide valuable advice and techniques. If this is what you're looking for, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss any future exciting videos. Alright, let's continue. Starting today, let's create your first not-to-do list in life. Of course, the specific content of this list will vary from person to person, but I will provide you with 4 secrets. 1. Stay away from temptations. Did you notice that the children who covered their eyes, didn't look at the candy, used their hands to block it, or pushed it away were able to hold out longer? We often say that there is no innate difference in self-control between people, it's just that one child set a goal of wanting 2 candies. Since they wanted 2 candies but couldn't resist their salivation, they simply avoided looking at them. Don't unnecessarily test human nature, that's the point. For example, if today I decided to read a book, I will place my phone far away and refrain from using TikTok, watching videos, or playing games. Once I start writing or contemplating an important question, I must set my phone to Do Not Disturb mode. After all, there are too many temptations and distractions in real life, and I don't need to add unnecessary troubles. 2. Shift your attention and do something else. Of course, persisting on one thing for a long time can be painful. So during my student days, I would work hard in my studies, but a few days before the exams, I deliberately relaxed and engaged in activities that made me feel relaxed and happy, shifting my attention away from the pain. The core of self-control is not merely enduring stress, otherwise, there will inevitably be a rebound. What we need to do is acknowledge human nature and use other methods to avoid its weaknesses. 3. Make good use of imagination. The effect of the marshmallow experiment guides many aspects of life. I've always maintained my physique, and those who are trying to lose weight know that eating is the enemy, especially when it comes to candies. However, the aroma of a dessert shop fills the air, and after a busy day, smelling the sweet and fragrant aroma, how many people can resist the temptation? But once I indulge in it, the calories burned during a day of exercise would be in vain. At such times, imagination comes in handy. I imagine that the taste is probably strawberry flavored. When the brain already has such a visual image, it has already been adequately satisfied. I understand the struggle many people go through, but once you persist for a while, you will discover the taste of growth. 4. Remind yourself of negative outcomes. If we associate an activity with negative consequences and generate fear or anxiety, it will enhance our ability to delay gratification. If you are a heavy smoker, think about the images on cigarette packaging, the blackened lungs, the impact on babies in a pregnant mother's womb, or a person reduced to skin and bones. So, when you see the packaging while buying cigarettes, do you hesitate? Someone who is addicted to smoking, they have to look at the packaging every time they want to smoke. Isn't that annoying? It is. If a smoker feels physically unwell, won't they naturally think of those blackened lungs? They will. That's the power of reminding yourself of negative outcomes. My friends, do you find the above secrets useful? Please share your experiences and insights in the comments section. If you have any questions you'd like answers to, please leave a message, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. Speaking of which, I don't know if you've noticed, but today we only explained half of the self-control. If you're interested in the other half of the self-control to-do list, please leave a comment, and we will discuss it in future episodes. This is Social Insights, your old friend focusing on social skills, habit formation, storytelling, and dating tips. See you next Wednesday.